Hi and welcome to Go. Today we chat with Adelaide's amazing breaker crew, Lewis and Lowe with Hayley Pearson. Some of the gang check out the latest movies, and yes, we've got another Goject. So don't go anywhere. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Hi guys, today we're here at Nova, the home of Adelaide's best breakfast team of Lewis and Lowe with Hayley Pearson. The team is always willing to tackle the news of the day in an entertaining way and tackle issues that are relevant to their extremely loyal Adelaide listeners.
We did some homework about this trio, and here's what we found out. Dylan Lewis is a recognised Australian entertainer as a musician and on TV and radio.
Shane Lowe has been working for Nova since 2006. Shane was born and raised in Perth and now calls Adelaide home.
Hayley Pearson is a talented TV and radio personality and writer. Hayley is the creative drive behind Adelaide, Adelaide's hottest new website and TV show.
We were so fortunate to visit the studio while they were presenting their brekkie show, and we even got to catch up afterwards for a chat. So do you think radio's become too commercial?
Hayley?
Oh, well, do you know what? To be honest with you, we wouldn't be here if there weren't commercials, because the commercials pay for our salaries and so we can have big teams and things like that. So I think we're very creative in the way we involve commercials into and like ad spend into our content. So quite often we get to, nothing that we say is ever really sponsored, but they might have a little ad at the very top so people don't really notice that.
Yeah, it's subtle.
Yeah,
it's not in your face.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Do you think music is getting better or worse over time?
Oh, he's the music man.
Is it getting better or worse? I think music's always getting better, in my opinion. I mean, there's so many different types of music nowadays, and everyone's influenced by other music. And I think now it's rare to find original music, but a lot of people are inspired by other music. And I love most of the songs we play on Nova. I'm always singing along to all the songs. Yeah. Always.
Yes.
What would you have done if you didn't pursue radio as a career?
Well, I have another thing that I do on the side called Adelaide, which is a TV show and a website sharing the best of South Australia. So I would, if I didn't have this, I would be doing that full time because that makes me happy and I get to do it with my best friend.
I don't really know. That's a good question. I often thought the day that they sack me on radio, what will I do? Because I've done, since I left school, it's all I've done. I've never had any other job, so I don't really know. I guess writing I'd like to do a bit.
What do you enjoy about breakfast radio?
It's definitely the people you come in to work with every day. A lot of breakfast shows aren't lucky enough to work with a team of people they love. Like they get up every morning, go to work, and there's tension between them all. But I love working with everyone that's here on the show. It's hardly work. I get to wear whatever I want to wear.
I mean, he wears track pants.
Track pants.
Track pants and thongs last week it was. You're lucky that he's actually wearing clothes today.
And it's a great outlet just to be creative and get away with the stuff you have, as well as talk to some amazing people that you'd never have the chance to talk to before. And then
you get the power of helping people. You don't realise, I guess we just have fun on the radio and we just talk like we're talking amongst our friends, but then you have this power that if, you could potentially help a family in Adelaide or, groups of people in Adelaide that you wouldn't be able to do if you weren't on the radio.
Thanks so much for your time, guys. Yeah, it was great.
We're huge fans and it's been great meeting you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're welcome back anytime. We'll leave the key under the door. Just come through anytime.
Take our jobs any day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a huge fan of these guys and I've thoroughly enjoyed coming into the studio and visiting their workplace.
So why don't you do what we do on the way to school and check out Nova 919 and Lewis and Lowe with Hayley Pearson.
From its humble beginnings, Adelaide's East End has become a must-visit destination for national and international tourists alike.
From the early days of the markets, it has transformed itself into Adelaide's main cafe and fashion district.
If you want some, never just let me know.
The East End precinct was originally a self-contained village existing for the East End fruit and vegetable markets and the people who worked in them from the 1860s.
Although the majority of traders were involved in the production and selling of fresh food, there were almost 294 other occupations, including umbrella making, taxidermy, midwifery and letter carrying.
Both the first market, the East End Market, which began in the 1860s, and the Adelaide Fruit and Produce Exchange, opened nearby in 1903, were set up privately. These markets closed in 1988, and today, East End is one of the most vibrant and exciting parts of the city of Adelaide.
The many cafes and restaurants offer a range of culinary experiences for all tastes, and the al fresco style is inviting and friendly. The precinct is also well known for its fashion stores ranging from high-end brands to quirky boutiques.
We're now standing at the old Royal Adelaide Hospital site.
This space will become a creative hub where businesses and professionals can work with cultural institutions. This site will be transformed into a creative and innovative neighbourhood that will create high-value jobs and industries, securing the future for generations of South Australians to come, and positioning Adelaide as the startup capital of Australia.
When fully established in the next 5 years, more than 5,000 people will work and stay within this site, creating a centre of gravity for the Adelaide startup community. It will become the ideal environment for entrepreneurs to partner with industry, researchers, mentors and investors to help grow their startup or existing businesses.
A Wrinkle in Time, a Disney movie based on Madeline L'Anglay's 1962 novel of the same name, brings to life the story of Meg Murray, a gangly adolescent who travels across dimensions to rescue her scientist father.
You are stronger than I ever was. Be a warrior.
This film has an awesome cast, mainly with Oprah Winfrey playing Mrs. Witch and Reese Witherspoon as Mrs. Watson. Apart from these amazing Hollywood women, some of the main male actors are played by Zach Galifianakis as the happy medium and Chris Pine as Dr. Alex Murray. Our very own Aussie actor, Daniel McPherson, plays Calvin's father. This movie is a visual delight with great special effects and colourful makeup and costumes.
Hi guys and welcome back to Go. Today on the Goject, we're discussing, has social media taken over our lives? Emma, what do you think?
Well, I definitely think that social media has taken over our lives. Nearly every person has it and they're using it constantly over and over again. And they can build relationships, destroy relationships, and I think it starts sort of ruining our society.
Emma, you said using social media constantly. We use things like doors, cars, TVs, computers, and other things all constantly. Are they going to take over the world too?
Not everybody uses social media. Half of my friends...
But the people who do use it a lot. I know teens, elders, adults who use it all the time. That's true. So many people are always connected up to late hours of the night.
Taj and Emma, do your grandparents use social media?
Actually, yes.
Well, my grandparents do, but not very often. Does that really count as taking over them?
It still does because they're still using it.
Yeah, but it's fine to use it. Taking over the world means non-stop, hooked to your brain, never using it. That doesn't sound like something a grandma or grandpa would do.
But this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just changing us mentally.
Do you know what else was just the beginning? When people started using letters, and now using letters, sending letters to everyone has evolved into this. It will eventually keep on evolving, but that's just how it works.
People are also using social media to build on their works and their private lives. So does that mean it's taking over the world, or is that just for recreational use?
I think it's still taking over the world, but it just has more of a positive effect. Because by taking over the world, it can't make it all negative.
Not all social medias are negative. Like you're saying.
Actually, but a lot of the social media items are. Okay, so I think we've come up with a lot of good points today. Thanks for watching Go. See you next time. Hi guys! Oh, sorry.